Many artists struggle to get streams, and this challenge can make success feel impossible, but I'm here to tell you it's not. So if you want to know what needs fixing, then tune into today's episode of the Music Money Makeover Show. The first stop we gotta make is at the music, and chances are your music sucks. So here's why this is happening. 99% of the time when an artist or label is having trouble getting streams, it's because the music is subpar. And the audience can tell when you're trying to emulate somebody better than you, but you just don't sound good, making you appear inauthentic and maybe amateurish. Maybe the quality just sucks, or you're attempting to enter the market with an outdated style. But as a result, people tend to push away from the song, and sometimes you entirely. Even though you put your best foot forward, man, it's time to go back to the drawing board. Either remix the song on a new beat or try another round at bat. Either way, if you want to make it past first base, the song has to be good or at least interesting. This is the number one reason why you're struggling with streams. Have you ever heard a sound-alike artist? You know what I'm saying? Like this person sounds like this, or this person sounds like that. The thing about it is when your emulation is too clear, then you haven't really mastered form or the art form of artistry, because you're emulating too much to the point where you're not out of that gravitational pull of the artist that you're emulating. You should be able to take bits and pieces of this person and bits and pieces of that person, right? There's a book called Steal Like an Artist. I got it somewhere back behind me. And it's the book came out over 10 years ago. But if you can pull bits and pieces from people, you know what I'm saying, to make your artistry or make your sound, then now you've mastered how you do your artistry. But if you sound too much like someone else to the point where people can't tell you apart, or they can tell that you're trying too hard, then we got a problem with the music, man, and we gotta fix that. And I'm talking about when we're fixing the music, we're all the way down to the beat, the song itself, the hooky verses, the hooky hook. You see what I'm saying? Making sure it flows right, making sure the vocals fit, the mix, the recording, all that stuff. We gotta get the music right first. That's stop one. Now, if you have that right, then chances are something's going wrong with stop number two. So let's keep going. Now, if it's not clicking, then chances are it's your visuals, which probably could go jump off of a bridge. Now, I know I'm hard today, but 50% of the time when an artist or label is having trouble getting streams, it's because their visuals used to promote the song on social media don't actually display the same target desire that the song contains. So there is an immediate disconnect for the viewer that prevents the potential streamer from advancing through your streaming pipeline. Now, I know you took time to shoot them visuals, man, but maybe you should just try some single shot visuals first before you step it up to the full 3 to 5 shot full length videos. Failing here can cost you a lot of money. However, if you get this part right, it can save you from having to go so hard on the next step. Okay, so if we got the music right, great. But now we gotta get the visuals right. Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen visuals that make your new favorite indie artist look cringe? Like, oh my God, like you're rooting for somebody because a post went viral on the song that really wasn't a music video. But then when they finally shot the music video, the quality was so bad that you were like, why did you do this? And just because you did it, why'd you put it out? This is what I'm getting at right here. If the video is not good, then everybody that heard the song from it going viral won't really care about the video. But then all the new people that will see the video that you just put out because you're putting all your effort into promoting that video, all of them people are gonna be like, I could go into something else because the video turned them off. So you gotta be careful with your visuals, right? And I know everybody doesn't have a creative director and you don't have access to all these tools, but you at least gotta be innovative. You at least gotta look at your visual and say, no, that's a no-go. Or have somebody look at it, right? Don't get out here embarrassing yourself, or maybe you just need to learn the hard way. But the worst thing to do is learn the hard way when you had such a successful record with a small viral moment or a big viral moment, and then you do a cringe video. That's the worst position to be in. So we gotta fix these visuals and make them match the targeted desire that the song had. If we can do that, then we make it past base 2, and then we can go to base 3. Now, this is my biggest problem with everybody, because you forgot to tell these people where to go. Did you know that in many cases, the song and visual can sell itself together as long as the targeted desires create a strong emotional reaction in the viewer or listener? This is otherwise known as the music selling itself. This is what everybody wants to do. Man, the music should sell itself. Well, when you do that, when the emotional desire is so strong, then the music can sell itself, all right? However, sometimes people may have a hard time getting to the streaming platform after you've mesmerized them so much. And in many cases, they want to keep you all to themselves. And this is what ends up happening, unless they're natural givers. But we don't have time to wait for them. So you want to add a call to action in the first comment of your post, in the caption of your post, and if the situation calls for it, put it in the post itself. Calls to action push people over the top after they consume the free sample. But leaving this extra 20% of effort on the table can cost you up to 80% in revenue loss. I'm not even kidding. You see what I'm saying? If you look at my call to actions, I'll say, join the Music Money Makers community beneath this video, or jump into the 60-day record label course beneath this video, grab the artist funding in those two things beneath this video, or grab the free stuff. Whatever, I'm telling you to do something after I give you all of this value. And even though you might not say it in your post, it needs to be in the comments somewhere, or it needs to be in the caption somewhere, because every post should cause people to do something. Follow for more, go here to listen to this, join my email list. Something, you got something that you need these people to do. You're not just doing this for your health. Share this and see if somebody's gonna laugh with it, or just something to make people do actions with your posts. Because if you don't do that, again, you're going to leave up to 80% of the revenue that you desire to gain on the table. This is base number 3 right here. We can't miss this one because we gotta go to home plate. You get what I'm saying? If you get this part right, we got the song right, we got the visual right, and we get the CTA right, we only got one more step to get right. Now, me personally, I thought you were promoting the song. So what happened? The biggest misunderstanding about Spotify is that it's not just a streaming platform. It's actually a music marketplace where music is consumed. So the word platform confuses people, but when you understand it as a marketplace, then the game tends to change. You know what I'm saying? So this means you have to promote your music on it if you want to be seen and continue the listener's journey, even if you prefer to just post it. So you'll want to move your audio dopamine through the Spotify streets to let people know it's there via playlist promotion. That's the key word here. It's important to understand that promotion is not the same as advertising. And if you don't promote, listeners subconsciously won't feel validated in their choice to listen to your song because nobody else seems to be enjoying it, which means they'll be less inclined to share. However, if they see more people enjoying it, they'll be more likely to share it themselves. We rounded all bases and we're going for home plate. The thing about promotion is that promotion is announcing your product while it's in motion, okay? An advertisement is simply announcing the product and it's static. You can't really change an advertisement. You have to make different ones. An advertisement is closely related to organic content. In this case, promotion is not. The organic content was the song itself. It was posted on Spotify. We can't change where it was posted, but we can move it through Spotify. So what we want to do is we want to get it on playlists. And this can go from playlist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hundreds of playlists throughout Spotify. Same thing for Apple Music, same thing for Amazon Music, Tidal, Deezer, you name it. Playlist promotion works when you're in stage 2. You had a moment of promotion on social media and maybe things worked where you had a small viral moment, you had some success, and then that was the first stage of people listening initially. You had the video, you started to promote that video, maybe you ran an advertisement, maybe you took that video and you posted it across all your platforms and you sent out emails to let people know you shot it if it was full length. If it wasn't, you just posted it. And now we can't forget about Spotify because we did put the record there. So we got to come back to Spotify and we have to promote it through the playlist. Now, these are independent playlists for most, or you might have gone to a playlist promotion company. And then after that, after the second stage of playlist promotion on Spotify, we go to the editorial stage, which is stage 3. So we have the initial organic listeners at stage 1. We have playlist promotion to the independent playlisters at stage 2. And then at stage 3, we have editorial playlisting right there. So we continue the journey. Boom, boom, boom. But if we're not promoting, what are we doing? We killed all the effort. I mean, I know that you're an artist. I know that you don't do all this business stuff. But if we're going to have a moment on social media, you better be prepared to have the moment or to not have the moment. But either way, you got to be in go mode. What happens if we have a moment? How quickly can we get the song out? And then if we get the song out, do we go for a small, micro music video, or do we go for the full length, or do we shoot the micro music video and push on promotion? We have to have fail safes in place every time we press go. because you never know what's going to happen. And this is one of those fail safes. I don't want to get on a soapbox here. I do want to continue my points. Now, this is you. People should just accept my art. And I can't believe I'm still on this train. But your art isn't the problem. You just don't want to face rejection from the people. People will accept what they want. But if you give them uncooked meat, the chances of them consuming it are minimal. So you need to test your music with people who aren't your friends. If you avoid doing that, you'll stay stuck in the bedroom cipher. However, though, if you make it out of the bedroom cipher, you'll be motivated to create better music for your audience. And this is what it's all about. Well, do I have to do playlist promotion on Spotify? Playlist promotion on Spotify isn't strictly necessary, but you do need some form of promotion somewhere to increase your streams. Promotion is a key part of marketing, right? It's a key part of the process, but if you skip it, you'll be left wondering why people aren't streaming, and it's simply because you're not meeting them where they are. And that's what promotion is all about, meeting people where they are. So it's essentially, like I was saying earlier, you'll have a situation where the record does well. It's a phenomenon that it does well for you in that one little moment, but then you don't capitalize on it by promoting it. Hey, this is doing well. What are our promotion steps next? We got to get in gear in 24 hours. Let's go. If you don't have that contingency plan in place, your go bag in place, you're going to lose your moment. So you have to be ready for it. And that's what, your savings and all this stuff, your budget and all this stuff is for. Now, are full length videos even necessary? Now, are these full length videos even necessary? Well, the whole reason for full length videos is establishing brand identity and emotional connection in viewers' minds. Visuals accomplish this powerfully. Plus, they help increase the value of your catalog as well. But while full-length videos aren't always necessary, you shouldn't exclude them from the process. Short visuals can cut off the emotional connection that listeners desire too early. So when this happens repeatedly, it creates a learned behavior where the fans believe the artist will never deliver completed works of art, only stringing them along. And that's not a good position to be in either. Right? So too many of these simple music videos that never lead to a finite point to cut off an era or a point in time just strings people on, and they're like, oh, there's another one, and another one. Oh, okay. So you have to close it off, and music videos can do that, and the same thing with EPs and the same thing with albums. Like, you could play the singles game for a while, but eventually people want a body of work, because otherwise the singles will begin to get exhausted and people will get tired of you stringing them along and not giving them the full plate at one time. It's like you go to a restaurant and they keep bringing you appetizers. So you get the wings here, and then you get a plate of fries 15 minutes later after you finish the wings, and then you get a salad, and then you get some jalapeno poppers, and then you get, and it's never a full meal. You just get bits and bites, like a tapas bar or tapas bar, whatever I don't care how you pronounce it. You never get full. Stringing people along, not a good place to be in. You do want to have your finite moments. Now, here's what you can do, and here's what I want you to do to help yourself out, all right? I want you to start by finding non-editorial playlists on Spotify that you can reach out to for music placement. Playlist Supply is a great tool for this. I wish I was getting paid for this, but I ain't. Go back and add clear calls to action to your recent posts. Finally, share your work in the Music Moneymakers community for valuable feedback. Again, I'm there every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm actually there all week long, but not on live. But if you can correct all this stuff, this is going to lead to more streams, which creates more income, and then ultimately it's going to provide more fuel to push your career and efforts further, which is a win for us, man. I want to see you succeed. But if you never correct these things, if you're having these issues and you're not going to correct them, the work will remain hard and grueling, discouraging you and making you question, is all this even worth it in the first place? See what I'm saying? I don't want you to be in that position, but I do know this, that at the end of the day, if you were struggling with getting the streams and doing the promotion and doing those calls to action, you now have more means to become the marketing savvy artist you've always wanted to be. Music money makers, if you make music, you know my phrase, you should always make money. Log on to the new Music Money Makers community beneath this video right now today. Sign up, join in, get the funding, get the courses, get access to me, get access to each other. And there's going to be more coming in 2025. Grab the 60-day record label course beneath this video. Smash the like button, drop a comment, share it. And guess what? I'll see you next time. Peace.